Ever wondered what happens when you take a kid into the best bar in the galaxy? Let's find out. This isn't your typical bar experience. From blaring music to bubbling drinks, it's unlike any bar you've ever been to, and it might not be what you expect. We'll show you what it's like inside, what we ordered, and we'll let you know if we thought it was really worth it to visit as a family. The journey starts before you ever step inside. Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios is immersive right from the moment you enter. Walking through Hollywood Studios and stepping into Batuu feels like entering a galaxy, well, far, far away. The sights, the sounds, the stormtroopers, it is immersive. With towering ships, roaming droids, and the Millennium Falcon right in front of you, you'll truly feel transported to another world. With our reservation to Oga's Cantina, we felt like we were a part of the adventure in Batuu. And yes, you will need a reservation to ensure that you can snag some time at the cantina.
It's a 45-minute standing experience for the three of you today. You guys are going to be at the bar, considering it's the best bar in the galaxy, that is the best place to be. One more thing to keep in mind, there are no restrooms in the cantina, so if at any point you have to use the refresher, you'll just come out here. We'll send you to the closest one and you can walk back in whenever you finish. Okay. Alright, you guys can go ahead and follow me.
Thank you.
Inside Oga's Cantina is pure Star Wars chaos. You've got DJ R3X spinning alien beats, bartenders whipping up colorful drinks, and wall-to-wall crowds. It's standing room only unless you get lucky with a booth, and even then, prepare for it to be loud. And it's cool. We were seated at the bar, which gave us a front row seat to the action. It's energetic, fast-paced, and totally immersive. Talking? Not really an option, but there is plenty to look at.
So the non-alcoholic for my younglings, some really good ones to keep an eye on. Carbon Freeze, Hyperdrive, Java Juice, very popular here in the cantina. On the very bottom are some snack options if anybody's hungry. I'm going to flip this over to the alcohol side. Some good ones are the Fuzzy Tauntaun, which is not normally for humans, but everybody's doing it. Best Spin Fizz is very fun, so is the Outer Rim, or the Jedi Mind Trick. We got some souvenir vessels you can take home with you if you're interested. Limited edition beers as well. Lots to try out here.
The drinks are where Oga's really shines. They're not just colorful. Some bubble, some smoke, and some even make your lips tingle. The flavors were solid and the presentation was next level. But yes, you are paying Disney prices. Think $7 for non-alcoholic all the way up to $47 per drink. Paul had the Jedi Mind Trick, which is Kettle One Botanical, Grapefruit and Rose Vodka, John D. Taylor's Velvet Valorum, Ball's Blue Curacao Liqueur, White Grape Juice, Lime Juice, and Grapefruit Bitters. I had the U-Nub, which had Malibu Pineapple Rum, Sailor Jerry Spiced Rum, citrus juices, and passion fruit, all served in a souvenir indoor mug. The mug was $46. I declined to purchase the mug, but my drink was still served in it for effect. Our little guy had a Carbon Freeze, which is Powerade, lemon lime, wild strawberry, blueberry, and green apple popping pearls, and arrived with much fanfare.
3, 2, 1, Carbon Freeze! Woo! Now, floating inside your drinks exactly what you think it is. Those are very fresh Warthog eggs from Kevin up there. It's a Warthog on staff. Play those for you. You can eat them up. They're really good.
And what about the overall vibe at Oga's Cantina? There's always a pulse in the room thanks to DJ R3X. The music adds excitement and the crowds are really into it. If you're someone who prefers calm and quiet, this might feel a little overstimulating. But if you're into lively spaces and Star Wars lore, it adds to the fun. We didn't find it overwhelming, just a lot of high energy fun. Now let's talk about what it's like with a little in tow. Our son was fascinated, wide-eyed, taking it all in. The droid DJ, the glowing drinks, the theming, all super fun. That said, it is a standing room environment unless you get one of the few booths, and it can be a bit overwhelming for kids who are sensitive to noise or stimulation. For us, it wasn't too much, but we want you to know what to expect. Interested in visiting Oga's Cantina? Here's a few things to know before you go. First, you'll need a reservation. Walk-ups are hard to come by. Park admission is also required to visit the cantina. You'll only get about 45 minutes inside, and most of the space, again, is standing room only. Your drinks, or concoctions as they're called, will range from about $7 to $47 in price. Make sure you have ID. They may ask for proof of drinking age. And there is a 2-drink max per person. There are some light bites or snacks available. However, the menu is not extensive, so don't go hungry. So, was it worth it to visit with our little guy? For us, yes. But of course, it does depend on your family. Our son had a blast looking around and sipping his glowing drink. We love the theming and creativity at Oga's. It's definitely not a relaxing break spot, but it's an experience unlike anything else at Disney. We'd recommend it for Star Wars fans of any age. Just know your child's comfort level with the atmosphere. The one caveat I do have is that I'm not certain that I would have done this if my son was truly a little, knowing that seating is not guaranteed. That said, we're glad we went, and it's one of those memories that will stick with us from our trip. We hope that you enjoyed taking this trip to Oga's Cantina with us, and if you're planning your own trip to Galaxy's Edge, be sure to check out our other Disney videos right here. And let us know, would you bring your kids to Oga's Cantina? Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that you know when the next adventure begins. And no matter where your next adventures take you, we hope that you enjoy the journey. Bye now.